Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to talk about the potential departure of Lionel Messi. And so yes, you guys have read the title. We are going to talk about the potential departure of this player because over the past hours it has been reported that Messi might leave FC Barcelona in 2021. And so this is some huge news. We are going to cover it right now. And so it says here, according to Manu Sareño from Cadena Ser, they have stated Messi's ideal right now is to end his contract in 2021 and leave the club. And then if we continue here, Lionel Messi's idea right now is to end his contract in 2021 and leave FC Barcelona. Messi halts renewal with FC Barcelona. The idea is to end this season, play next season, and leave. He is tired and his idea is to leave the club in 2021. Messi is fed up with permanent interest leaks that came from the club itself and that make him responsible for decisions in which he has nothing to do with. And again, this is some huge news because every time we do talk about Messi potentially leaving FC Barcelona, this is something that we do need to seriously talk about. And so right now we are in a very nervous, sketchy situation because Messi and FC Barcelona are currently renewing Messi's contract, and we don't know if Messi wants to renew it until like 2024 or if he wants to leave in 2020, 2021. We don't know what's Messi's current plans when it comes to contract renewals, but this is the first thing that we are hearing when it comes to Messi renewing his contract, and this makes so many people worried. And recently, like about 3 weeks ago, we have heard from AS that Messi wants to extend his contract in 2023, but that was just a report. We don't know if that did turn out to be true, but now reading this report, they have stated that Messi has paused negotiations. And what makes this even more scary is that these sources are coming from very reliable backgrounds. But the real question that I do want to bring up is this, is that what made Messi come to this decision? What makes him want to leave in 2021? And that is something that many FC Barcelona fans, and maybe not just the fans, but many other people around the world that even have interest in football are going to ask, does Messi not love the club? And this can only be happening because of one thing. It could be because of the deconstruction of President Bartomeu, because over the years, ever since Bartomeu did take charge of this club, we have seen him slowly burn this club into the ground. And the only reason why Barcelona were able to still compete at the highest level, like in 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, is because Messi was carrying this team. And because Bartomeu has built this FC Barcelona team in this way, I don't think that Messi wants to be part of this. And I know that that can make Messi look bad, to know that Messi might want to leave only because this club is going down, but we really need to have some context on what's been going on around Lionel Messi, because if we look over the past 10 months, we really did see Bartomeu's management come into its absolute peak. For example, Messi had to make a statement on Instagram that really did take shots on Abidal, who is the sporting director. We have also heard reports about Barcelona hiring a media company that was targeting their own players. Then we saw early in January on Barcelona trying to find their new manager in order to replace Valverde, and we saw how all of that played out. We saw how disrespectful and how they treated Valverde by talking to other coaches while Valverde was still coaching FC Barcelona. And then we have here, according to Jordi Martínez, he stated Lionel Messi has never endured being told that he has the power to fire coaches. It is something that revolts him, which basically means that he does not like being blamed and being accused, that he is telling people and people that work at FC Barcelona that he wants certain coaches fired. That's actually another factor, another thing that we did see within these past 10 to 12 months that really did make Messi angry. And then if we look here, according to Sique Rodriguez, he stated Bartomeu is not clear when he talks to people. He can tell you one thing and do the opposite the next day, and that is what bothered the players. And so the reason why I did point out all of those things that did happen over the past 10 to 12 months is because I want you guys to really understand where Messi is coming from and why he might make this decision. And now adding on top of all that Messi is being blamed for certain things, we can understand why Messi could be tired. And so something had to be said, and I think that this is the first statement that Messi might have to put out. And I actually do believe that Messi thinks that Barcelona is ruining his image, and that is something that's completely understandable. I understand why he should be frustrated. But then I was thinking for a moment, right? I was thinking, wait a minute, this could actually be a good thing. Maybe Messi knows what he's doing. Maybe he's not putting this out there there only because he's mad. Maybe this could be a tactical move. And let me explain what I mean by that. So over the past 7 days, right? And just to make everything clear, this is me speculating, but this is all making sense, right? So over the past 7 days, the whole world was talking about two things. And I'm not talking about just the Barcelona fans. I'm talking about the whole world that sees football on TV. They were talking about two things that came out from FC Barcelona. One of them was the Arthur Pjanic swap deal. The world was looking at just how ridiculous this swap deal was for switching a 23-year-old midfielder and bringing in a 30-year-old midfielder, someone who has passed his prime. And this move also showed us that Barcelona was preparing for the next season and not preparing for the next 4 to 5 seasons. They let go of a player that really closely resembled Xavi Hernandez, and that is what hurt the most, is that Barcelona finally found a player that actually looks like has Barcelona DNA, but they let that go only because Barcelona wants to balance the books. So that's one thing. The second thing that did happen was the Griezmann Atletico Madrid situation. In the most recent match played, which was against Atletico Madrid, Griezmann came in the 90th minute, and this was Barcelona's most important game and our toughest match since coming back from that break. And we did have 120 million euros sitting on that bench. Then we wondered, what was the whole point of Bartomeu taking out a loan to pay 120 million euros for a player that you're not even going to use? And then memes started coming out for FC Barcelona. People were saying that Barcelona is the worst managed club in history. And so yes, that concludes the second thing. And now we are here with this report. I think that this is the third strike for President Bartomeu, and Messi is saying, look, I'm not going to expose you through just bad management. I'm also going to expose you sporting wise. I'm going to expose you on the pitch, and I'm going to show you why I'm not going to renew a new contract. And I'm going to show you why you can't keep your most important players. And I'm going to show you why I'm going to leave in the summer of 2021, because if you can't have my back, President Bartomeu, I will not have your back, and I would see the exit door in 2021. And with Messi doing that, with Messi leaving in the summer of 2021, not only did Bartomeu fail when it comes to financial success, but he did fail sporting wise. And with Messi leaving, that's going to basically establish Bartomeu's era in FC Barcelona. And Messi could want that. I'm not saying Messi is a bad person because of that. I think what Messi wants to see is change, because with this action, with Messi saying, I'm going to stall the negotiations on renewing my contract, maybe there could be a chance that Messi might want the elections as soon as possible. If not, he wants reassurance that Bartomeu will leave for sure in the summer of 2021, because something has to change. The fans know that, the people that work in FC Barcelona know that, the players know that, and Lionel Messi, the most important player for FC Barcelona, knows that. And so if Messi does leave in 2021, right, where do you think Messi is going to go? Because this raises so many questions. What's going to be Messi's next move? Because if he does leave in 2021, he will leave on a free transfer, which means that he can go wherever he wants. And maybe the possibility of having Messi play for another team may not even matter to you, but what really does boggle my mind is that Messi is going to leave at such a young age. And yes, that is a young age. 34 years old will be a young age. Messi has longevity. Messi is expected to leave much later than that, and for him to leave at 34 years old only because Bartomeu simply couldn't do the simplest things at a club really makes so many Barcelona fans so frustrated. Now, the only hope that I can give you guys, right, is that according to Mundo Deportivo, it says here, Barcelona sources are not aware that Messi has stopped negotiations for his contract renewal. And so this report can be only made only to calm down what's currently going on, which is the club being under fire. But we honestly don't know, right? We need new details. I'm only reacting based off what we just seen, and so something could come out maybe tomorrow with Messi saying that he's not going to leave, or Messi saying that yes, I'm going to stop negotiations unless something does happen, unless some change happens in this club. But right now, what we know is this: the club and Bartomeu are under fire, and we should expect massive changes to happen either as soon as possible, or more clarification that Bartomeu will leave the club in 2021. And so I will be updating you guys on anything new that does come out. Most likely we might hear new details within these next 12 to 15 hours, and so whatever happens, it will be in this channel. And so if you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. This is what we do. we update, we talk to each other, we explain how we feel about certain situations. And right now the talk of football is Lionel Messi potentially leaving FC Barcelona in 2021. And so before I do end this video, this does actually make me excited. I cannot wait for Victor Font and Xavi Hernandez to come in the summer of 2021, because I really do believe that this is the reason why Messi wants to do this, is to make sure that Xavi and Victor Font come to FC Barcelona. But let me know what you guys think about this. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.